Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody, everywhere. And I sincerely mean that. Today's video, it really struck me yesterday. There is so much I want to talk to you about and tell you about, but I cannot. I cannot. And I know a lot of you get frustrated with people like me and Lady C. And believe me, it is frustrating. Because in the last 4 days, Graham and I have come into some very spectacular information. Very detailed, very, very spectacular. But it is not quite enough. There are a few small pieces of the puzzle still to go. So it's been an intense few weeks. In fact, it's been an intense year. And what really hit me when Charles's diagnosis came out, and when you're going through stuff, a lot of us, what we do, well, Graham and I do, we just push it aside, never mind, you just got to keep moving. And then suddenly something hits you in the face like a juggernaut, and Charles's diagnosis was that juggernaut, and it just, all the things that we've been putting aside, and don't be bothered about that, don't let that get under your skin, and thank you, Trevor. Trevor has been an immense support behind the scenes. There's so much Trevor has not told you guys about stuff that goes on behind the scenes, where he's supported me and Graham throughout Graham's treatment. Trevor knew long before anybody else about Graham's condition, which is now, he's cured. It's good. But having certain people behave in a certain way while you're also going through that is utterly despicable. Really. To imagine that when you are going through something in a family where you have something a serious medical condition, to be so self-absorbed and to think that I or Graham give a crap about what they're doing in their lives, that we would be giving them attention. But, and I mean, normally you guys all know it's water off a duck's back, but my temper kind of snapped a couple of weeks ago. Enough is enough. And so the wheels have been moving, and as I say, in the last 4 days, some spectacular information has come our way, which has led us to another thing, and then another thing, and another thing, and another thing. Now, I see other YouTubers having stress and having problems of a completely unrelated to us, of another nature. And it seems to me some crescendos have been happening in other quarters. And that's very interesting. And I feel all roads lead to those that finance this shit. I'm going to run a hypothetical situation past you right now. This is the closest I can get to telling you anything. Imagine you have someone who is fairly impoverished, and they receive bonuses of between £2,000 and £5,000 a month for shit stirring. Anyway, let's talk about the Constitution now. So I want you all to be aware, be careful what you hear, what you see, what you listen, because I'm utterly determined to get to the bottom of this. And when I have my headline, and it is coming, you will be shocked when all it is ultimately revealed, and it will be ultimately revealed. So Harry, now I understand, is back in the UK. His father has cancer. I mean, I don't really see why he needs to go rushing back. When Graham was diagnosed, our daughter was in the UK at that, well, she's still there. And our son, I think he was with us at that point. But throughout the whole journey, you know, we would talk on WhatsApp, video call. They didn't come rushing back, you know, making a big fanfare of it, a big song and dance. I don't want to diminish the fact that Harry's father has been diagnosed with cancer, whatever the nature of that is. None of my business, whatever Charles has got. And I really wish him well. It really has hit home. But I've got to be honest, I just see Harry as capitalising on this. And I did do a video a couple of weeks ago, before the diagnosis and everything, saying don't be surprised if you see Harry on UK shores in the near future. The fact of the matter is, I hear the term working royals a lot. Now, I could be wrong. I don't think I am. The term working royals is not a legal term. It's not a legality. It's a platitude put out by PR, Palace Machines or whoever. It means nothing in a court of law. You stand up in a court of law and say, Harry can't be a councillor estate, he's not a working royal. The judge is going to go, what the hell does that mean? Regency Acts and stuff like that. I mean, Charles is going to be fine, trust me. I mean, now we've just come out the back end of something similar. I mean, I have no idea what Charles has got, but he will be fine, I'm certain. Catherine is going to be fine. William is a strong guy. He will be fine. But I really don't see why Harry needs to go rushing back. What? After all the dog shit he's thrown at his family. Interviews. Evil, wicked stepmother, Camilla. Didn't he say something in his book about blowing his dad away? Missiles. I don't know. Being friends with people like Omid Scobie, who name his father and his sister-in-law racists. The Oprah interview. I mean, I could make a long list. One of you did actually make a very useful long list in the comments of absolutely everything, and it was a horrific list, and I actually pinned the comment. It was so good, and there were things I'd forgotten about. So after all this shit, and didn't exactly rush to his grandfather, didn't rush to his grandmother. I'm sorry. Call me a cynic. This is an opportunity to weasel one's way back in. Now, private family is one thing. Yeah, that's up to Charles. Maybe he does want to see Harry. Maybe he doesn't. But when it comes to the constitutional monarchy, no. In my book, that's my vote. No place for Harry. And for the life of me, I still don't understand why the website has not been edited, the royal website, why they are still under this term working royals, you know, active. If they're going to list the whole family, then list the entire family. That could be changed at the click of a button. In fact, I'm thinking of building a website, a duplicate website of the royal website for you guys. It wouldn't take me very long to do, maybe 12 hours, and remove them from the bio just to show you how quickly it can be done. I could do that. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do that. You can probably sense I'm really quite annoyed. I think I wish I could share more with you. I really, really do. And I wish other YouTubers well, and whatever their problems or disputes or anything that's going on in the background, be aware that there is activity. There is money behind shit stirring. I haven't even been able to share a lot of this information with like family members. It's really just, it's me, Graham, who know this stuff, and one other person. And so that's really why I haven't been uploading so many videos, because we've been so busy behind the scenes working with other parties. And I mean, if some people will do anything for money, really, I wouldn't. I just couldn't. I couldn't, no matter how much money. They say everybody has a price. That is not true. I just could not after having come along this extremely long journey. All the crap that was thrown at Wally, all the crap that's been thrown at Trevor, crap has been thrown at Sue Smith, at other YouTubers. Bear with me, I will get that evidence. I am so close to getting to the bottom of this. But before I tell you guys, I will phone up the Sun newspaper. Rest assured of that. I think I'm going to go off to the boat now. do some DIY, and stay off the internet. And I'd like to add, I hope you all realise that I'm the type of person, if I've got a problem with someone, I go directly to their face, say, hi, I'm Fiona and I think you're blah, blah, blah. I don't have anonymous troll accounts on Twitter. I don't have anonymous YouTube accounts. Over the last 6 months, some of you may recall that I was scratching my head about little YouTubers, I mean YouTubers I'd never heard of before, complaining, oh, you're trying to destroy my channel. I think, who the hell are you? I never heard of you before. Well, I've just got to the bottom of all that mystery. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm a really patient person, and for the last 12 months my patience have been really tried to the bare limit. Absolute bare limit. And as I say, a couple of weeks ago I just thought, enough of this nonsense, we are going to get to the bottom of it. What shocked me is who else I've found at the bottom of the pile. Someone with money, lots of money, let's put it that way, shall we? And like I say, when I do, and that day is coming, you will all be really, really shocked. So take everything with a pinch of salt, take a deep breath, sit back and think logically. Whenever you see a dispute on YouTube or you hear wild allegations about other YouTubers, think to yourself, could there be money behind this shit stirring? I'll leave you with that thought. Thank you very much for listening. And as always, let me know what you think. Why is Harry got to rush back to the UK? Really?